let's take an example. So let's say that I now want to deploy this on a server. So let's see how it would actually work. So I'll tell Appy, please add a user authentication system so users can log into the app, and also include a database component so that diagrams can be stored in the user's account. And also please include Stripe payment system connected to the credit system so that users can purchase credits. Each chat interaction should deduct 1 credit. And now I've hit enter, and Appy sent a request to the architect, and now the architect is thinking of how to best implement all of my requests, and it will not just include them, but it will organize them based on the feature they are part of. So yeah, this is taking a bit longer than usual because I've requested a lot of things, but as you can see, it just added them. So let's take a closer look and see what it added. So the newly added nodes are marked with black, so we can actually see what's been added. So this entire component deals with the payment processing aspect of Stripe. So I would have a container for purchasing credits, one for credit management, and this is the actual Stripe integration. And it shows you exactly how everything would connect to each other. Here we would have the user account and account management aspect of this, and it would show you again that this would first need to connect, for example, to the purchase credit page, and only this one connects to the payment service, etc. And it also added the user authentication system, and again, all of the components that deal with that. And let's see if it added something new. So in the app layout container, it also added the data persistence component related to the database integration. And let's see, it also added something else. It also added the diagram service, which is the storage related to the project management feature. So now both you and maybe an AI coder who's creating your project has the entire context required for it to create the entire structure of your app. So this already creates the whole blueprint, and it specifically defines how each component connects to each other. So once you have this, once you're finally happy with the entire blueprint, you simply go to export the blueprint. This will export it as a JSON file. And now you basically have a single JSON file that contains everything you saw on that diagram in text format. So you would now go with this entire file to your coding agent and simply say, hey, please reproduce this entire architecture exactly as it's defined here. You would probably give it more context into what you're building, but now it has a specific set of instructions of how everything connects and what are all of the components required to create this system. And maybe let me show you one final feature, which is not as exciting as the rest, but I've also implemented a preview screen where the app basically creates a wireframe preview of what the app might actually look like. Okay, let's see what this created. Again, it's not the most beautiful thing. It's just a wireframe. But as you can see, it created a simulation of what this app might look like. And as you can see, it's looking pretty close to what we have here. So it has an AI conversation chat box on the left. It has this diagram here in the right, and it has a top menu at the top part of the screen. So just to be clear, this app, this tool does not create code. It creates a structure. It creates a diagram, which you can then use as context for a builder like Cursor or Replit or Lovable. You would go with this specific diagram, tell it, hey, please reproduce this exact file structure, and then uh, that AI will be able to create code inside each of these components. But think you will get insurance that things won't break, and you can actually scale things without breaking things on the way because the structure has already been created. So yeah, I won't keep you any longer. This is the app. Um, I hope you try it out when I finally release this. I'm still working on a few things to get it ready, and I hope to have this ready soon. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to show you guys, um, to have you test this when it's ready. So thank you and see you next time.
Applifique, c'est simply magnifique.